Hello again, and yes, of course, we're just leaving Wutai. Yeah, all of our materia, as you can see, is in completely random places, because, yeah, Yuffie's memory, I guess, of where the materia was in the slots is somewhat lacking. So, I'll quickly sort that out. Of course, I'll do that off the camera, shall I? Because, you know, I don't want to have you watch that for ages. There we go. So now all of our materia is sorted out, so that's cool. Yeah, I'll just start off by saying thanks for being patient over the last 2 weeks. I don't know if, well, I didn't really post. Well, I've posted it in the description of my Dissidia video, but I've been very busy over the last 2 weeks, so I haven't really had time to continue making them. But yeah, that period of time is over, so yeah, I'll get back on track now and make videos a lot more frequently. So thanks very much for your patience and for waiting. I appreciate it greatly. And we have Breath of the Earth now, which is Aira's third limit break, so we'll have to quickly change that to level 2, if you remember, in the menu, so she can no longer use Healing Wind, which is going to be a bit of a pain, because, you know, Healing Wind is good. And if I'm going to be brutally honest, I seem to recall Breath of the Earth is very much not good in any way, shape or form. But you have to use it to get the next one, so meh. Moving right along then, I don't know if you remember what we were doing before we went to Wutai to do the side quest. We were going to go and find the Temple of the Ancients, which is apparently where Sephiroth was headed. And Shinra as well. Who wanted the tiny Bronco, which we then stole from them, so they didn't get it. So that's where we're on our way to now. Of course, we have no actual clue of where it is. We haven't been told the location. And this happens a few times in this game. You have to just go out and explore, basically, which is why I think a lot of the old games, like Final Fantasy VI, VII, etc., well, to be honest, pretty much all of them, PS1 era and before, have a bit of an advantage over, say, Final Fantasy 13, in that there's a lot of open exploring and, you know, go and explore and find whatever the hell you want to, but if you happen to see what you're looking for on the way, well, that would just be great. So, okay, appears I have slightly screwed up that speeding up. I apologise. Now you got to see me walking very fast. Anyway, yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so we don't actually know where it is, but of course I do know where it is, having played it before. But there's lots of people you can talk to, and they'll give you clues as to its location, but one of them is particularly obvious, and I'll show you where that is now. He'll pretty much tell you explicitly exactly what you need to do to get into the Temple of the Ancients, but he's quite well hidden away. As you can see, the tiny Bronco can only go in the shallow water, but it can also go in rivers, which is kind of useful. And yeah, the guy is actually just over here. He's not that far away from where you first get the tiny Bronco. He's in this house here. You can see what I mean about it being a bit of a random location that you're not likely to just randomly come across. Here he is. Keystone, eh? Gasp, I bet you can't guess what temple that is. Yep, it's the Temple of the Ancients. So basically we need a key to get into the temple. It is possible to find the temple without it, but of course you'll just get stuck at the front door. Which is, you know, not particularly helpful. So where is the keystone then? That guy. Dio, I'm sure you remember Dio. He reminds me of Saxton Hale somewhat for some reason from Team Fortress 2. Anyway, but where is the temple? Oh, okay, so he doesn't know that. I do though, so it's cool. But at least he tells you pretty obviously where to find the key, because it's kind of easier to find the temple. You can imagine the temple is pretty bloody massive, so once you see it on the map you'll know it's there. But first of all, we'll go and find the key, and that's what we're going to do now. So we need to go back to the Gold Saucer. which is awesome because, you know, everybody loves the gold saucer. It's so cheerful and happy and stuff. Which is actually not that far away from his house. I wonder if that's on purpose or not. It probably is, to be honest, so you don't end up... well, I don't know. I mean, it's still an out-of-the-way house, so it's fairly hard to find still. Shrug. Oh well. These random battles, of course, are now absolutely trivial because we've gone back a bit into where the gold saucer was, and we've leveled up since then, so... meh. Just a bit of a pain on the way up there, really. Of course, I'm sure you remember that we actually have to go to Coral first to get to the gold saucer, because that's where the entrance thing is. Though you would think they would relocate it or something, because it doesn't seem like having the entrance in this middle of this, you know, massive ruined town is really going to encourage too many people to come over to it, don't you think? I mean, if I went to Thorpe Park or whatever, some random theme park, and the entrance was just this massive ruin with people talking about how crap life is, I wouldn't really be, you know, too excited, I suppose, by the prospect of going there. But whatever. Okay, thanks for getting in my way, person. And there we have it. Back to the gold saucer we go. And yeah, there will be a few more attractions open since last time as well, now that we've progressed in the story a bit. The main one that's open now is Battle Square, which is where we're going to go now. As you remember, I don't know if you remember a while ago, when we spoke to Dio, he said he had a museum at Battle Square. So, yeah. Guess where the keystone is? It's there. So, to the Battle Square. I'm sure you probably remember last time we went there was kind of a mass murder there, and we were blamed for it. Nice memories of the place. I wonder what kind of publicity the theme park got for that. Especially when they accused the wrong people of being the mass murderers. Oh well. There's still people here, so hey. Damn right we are. Oh, okay, that was pointless. Moving right along. Yeah, you can see now Battle Square is completely open for business, though that's not what we're doing right now. We're going to Dio's showroom. And there it is. The keystone. It's a bit odd if you come here and find a keystone without talking to anyone first, if you know where it is already. Because Cloud will just walk in and automatically know it's the keystone, even though he doesn't even know you need a keystone to get in yet. He can let me have it in one condition. Something tells me we'll regret this. Entertain him, okay? That's not really massively increasing my confidence in this situation. I hope it's not going to be like the Honeybee Inn situation again. But no, the Battle Arena. Basically, this is a kind of forced tutorial of how the Battle Arena works. But it doesn't matter if you win or lose, you still get given the keystone anyway, so... I'll just show you briefly how it works, I suppose. So, oh yeah, you don't get healed when you go in, by the way, so make sure you heal before you actually try and do anything properly in the Battle Arena. And, yeah, basically you have to face some mobs, which you can see here. There's just, it's completely random though, there's like certain sets that you always fight, but there's, 7 or 8, I think, possible ones. Of course, Cloud's counter-attack materia is doing quite nice there. Counter-attack's very good in the Gold Saucer. Well, that's that. And once you complete a round, you can keep going or quit with your battle points. But if you keep going, there's a slot thing which debuffs you, like there. I've gone down 5 levels, which is kind of annoying. There's some really brutal ones in there, and it's kind of essential if you want to do well in the Gold Saucers to have a ribbon, which is an item that prevents pretty much all status ailments from touching you. Yeah, I suppose I'll just let them kill me now, because you really don't want to just sit here and watch me fight these mobs. Plus, I should have given him the restore materia if I really wanted him to do well. I'll make him kill himself. Seeing as these mobs seem to just be spamming stones there. There we go. Poor Cloud. I'm sure animal rights activists would not be pleased with that situation, though. An amusement park where they make people kill animals for the amusement of others. Sad. Sad, dear. Well, now we have the keystone, which is always good. So, to the Temple of the Ancients. That wasn't too hard, was it? Of course, it will take a lot longer if you didn't know where it was, or where that guy in the house was who told you exactly where it was. It does return you to your health before you went into the arena, though, afterwards, which is why I just checked it then, because I couldn't remember. So, off we go. Or not, the tram is out of order. Fantastic. Thanks, world. So now we're all trapped in the Golden Saucer. Suddenly it's not so fun anymore. We seem to just consistently have bad experiences at this place, I have to say. Fortunately, Kate does know people here. He used to work here, if you remember, so he'll get us a nice place to stay. And this will be where I end the video. You'll see what happens next time. Well, next time. Thanks for watching, and bye.